Hello Libra, welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Libra is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot card reading. Remember to hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. If there's anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Libra, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. Here we've got the Eon card, Judgment, Rebirth, Reawakening, Baptism by Fire. This is a doorway to your future, right? I think that you're ready to level up, right? I feel like you're ready for the ascension. You're ready for that next level, that next era. You're ready for the future, right? You're ready to go through this doorway. I think you're ready to make the decision. I think we're closing the door on the past. We're ready for that new adventure. A lot of readiness, right? We've got to see how we're going through this doorway. How is this happening? Is there something final that we have to make a decision about? Is there some last minute things we have to put in place? So what are we doing here? Well, that's it. We're wondering. We're kind of, we're looking at this doorway, and I think that there's this over-planning kind of energy. The Hermit card. Here's an 8 of Swords, Hermit card. 8 of Cups. 10 of Swords. The Magician, the Hierophant, the Chariot, the Lust or Strength card, and the Emperor. Wow. Wow, look at we got this air and water, heart and mind. You're thinking and you're feeling. We got to deal with how we feel about things. I think we're leaving stuff behind that we're sad about it. Obviously, like this was a long time. We got familiar with this kind of stuff. So it's kind of like it's the feeling that we're off on this new adventure, and it's kind of sad when we've got to say goodbye to things or people or events or places, or energy in our lives. So the heart and mind, we're kind of in this turmoil here. We know we're going through this doorway, but look at these major arcana energies. Once we get through this doorway, it's all spiritual energy. This is really a spiritual activation. This is a spiritual leveling up, right? But I feel like there's some final thing that you need to hear. There's almost like there's this one conversation that you still need to have, or there's just something that is like, it's almost like you're about to jump through this wormhole, but you're like, wait, there's one thing I got to do. And then you run off and we're just like, where'd Libra go, I feel as if with the heart and mind, both these 8s here, there's kind of something that's unresolved for you, okay? And I think whatever it is, the truth is coming out. I think that this is going to be... it's going to be that final step for you. It's the one unresolved thing, and I feel like you're not comfortable moving forward yet until this conversation or until this truth is out in the open. All right? And we see that with the Magician too, because the Mercury energy, well, that is Magician, that is communication, that is the adaptability. That's kind of now the detachment from all of this. Mercury has to detach. In order for you to be the magician of your life and to create this new reality over here, you've got to detach. You've got to close the door on this past. I mean, look at this. This is not, this is not something that we want to stay. This is kind of the old life, and this is something that is it's expiring, we all love I don't know, things. So we all love the milk in the refrigerator, or whatever, soy milk or whatever. I don't know, whatever it is in your refrigerator, right? We love it. We love the vegetables that are with it. We love the fruit, the peaches in the refrigerator. But eventually, if we don't eat it, right, they're going to decay. There's a natural kind of lifespan. Eventually, they're going to rot, and they're not going to be edible anymore. This wasn't something that was terrible or negative or bad for you. This was something that kind of naturally reached its conclusion, and we want to kind of wrap it up. We don't want to linger here, because this is kind of like we're lingering in this place, but it's starting to deteriorate, right? And it's just, it could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be a home, it could be a life. It's general energy. It's a spiritual state, right? It's the state of your heart and mind. And I think it is time that we move forward from this. And indeed, it looks like it's just kind of the walls are crumbling. We just got to get out of here. It's just time. We love this place, but it's time to move. It's time to get on. Yeah. And it's time to end it. But I think there's something in the past that you have to wrap up. Okay. And I think this is kind of just a natural progress. We're going through this fiery doorway here where we do say goodbye to the past. Let's select the mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is the random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. This is the factor infinite and unknown. We're going to set it down right here. We're going to put Kevin, aka Mr. Bates, right there on top. That is Kevin from The Office and Mr. Bates from Downton Abbey, two of my absolute favorite shows in the whole world. Don't know if you knew that, but there you go. If you have a prediction for that card, put it down in the comments. Now, obviously we've got major. We've got a little bit of air and a little bit of water. So this is very simple, very straightforward. This is a spiritual activation. This is a leveling up. This is, I think all aspects of your life are changing. I think we are saying goodbye to what is no longer serving us in life, what is no longer nourishing us, this is a state of mind, and this is a place in your heart that is just not feeling it, right? This is whatever the situation is in life, whatever the state of your spiritual energy, and it could be related to your home, your work, your friends, your family, your spiritual life, your creative life, your finances, your health, everything, your whole life, the whole shebang, right? The thoughts and the feelings toward that, we recognize, we realize, and we accept that it's time for us to continue moving forward, continue this spiritual evolution. Okay, and I think there is really a big decision that's on your plate right now about one of those several areas of your life, and it is probably a decision in one particular spot that's going to affect every other spot. Okay, if this is a work decision, it's going to affect your personal life and your living situation and your creative life and your spiritual life, right? So it's kind of everything's interconnected here. But we, like I said at the beginning, we're ready for it. We're ready, except there's this one last thing you got to do. You've got to go tie up some loose end. You've got to maybe say goodbye, right? Maybe say goodbye. The Hermit underneath everything. You are, I feel like you're, in a way, you're embarking on kind of your own journey here. So we might be saying goodbye to our old self, our younger self, that immature version of ourselves, and we're shedding skin in a way. We're kind of molting a little bit here. And I think you're really, you're maturing in your spiritual energy. You're maturing in your life generally. And I don't know if this is something that is just kind of, maybe it has to do with friends or family, and maybe it is like the old job, and maybe it's a lot of changes, right? But I feel like we're choosing to withdraw from things. Maybe you've made the decision to follow a more spiritual life. or to follow a life that is, I don't know. I mean, the hermit could be you really choosing to go off grid or something. But I feel like this is a quest for meaning. This is a quest for illumination. This is a quest to discover gnosis. This is a quest to find out who I am and why I'm here. That's the journey of the hermit, right? And so the hermit has to say goodbye to that familiar and comfortable life that's no longer nourishing. It's a life that really is kind of crumbling down, and I can't stay here, right? So we're going on this quest. We see the quest connected with that Chariot card. And I think the Chariot card literally is kind of it's in the position of the environment. I think you are traveling in some way. I don't think this is just an inner journey, although it is a quest for self-discovery. But it might be taking you around the world a little bit. Okay. The Hierophant is confirming that it is a quest for that kind of enlightenment. We are seeking ourselves. We are seeking our higher self. We are seeking the wisdom from within. We are seeking God, goddess, deity, ancestors, spirit guides. We're seeking a kind of spiritual authority in the internal spiritual sense, not like we're looking for a guru or something. Maybe that's part of it. But ultimately, this is for the self-evolution. This is for our own enlightenment, our own enlightening, our own gnosis. Okay? I feel like there's a connection with Italy for you. I don't know what that connection is. Something to do with Italy. Also something about a rental car. Maybe there is a journey here for you. I'm kind of seeing you in this Mediterranean place, trying to drive a rental car. I don't know if there's a story about a rental car or something like that, but I feel that there's some of that energy is here. The Magician is what we're looking toward. We're looking for, perhaps. We're looking for our own individuality. We're looking for our own creative self. We're looking for the ability, the magical ability to create our own reality, to build the kind of life that we want. We're seeing that this past thing, we no longer believe in it. We no longer feel it. We want to create something new. Okay? I also feel like with this card that I feel either you know a lot of languages or something about you creating your own language. And maybe when you were a kid or something, you kind of developed your own language, or with a friend or with your sibling or something. But I feel like there's something about languages with you. And, well, maybe we're trying to learn Italian. Could be. But there's some connection there for you with that. Also, I feel like this is really, I feel like you are on a quest for something. And I don't know if you're searching for someone or searching for something in a very real way, very tangible, practical way, that I don't know if something is lost or there's just something that you're searching for that is taking you around the world, right? Or taking you to the Mediterranean or something like that. Because I feel like there really is a searching for something here. And I feel like there is literal travel in your future. Okay. The Chariot card, of course, is in some ways related to us traveling. Yes, obviously it's a chariot, it's transportation, but I feel like this is part of the purpose for the traveling, that we're maybe searching for a home. Maybe we're searching for a place where we're really going to put down roots. You know, that maybe you're leaving this old life, this old place, this old self, and we're going to travel around and we're going to find that spot that really speaks to us. We're going to find that place in the world. Maybe it's in the Mediterranean. We're going to find that place where we really feel as if this is bringing out my magic. This is inspiring me. This is giving me that feeling of power, and that this feeling of of belonging, right? It's kind of like traveling around the world until we find that power spot. And that's the spot that we're going to make our home, you know? And I think that's part of the lust or strength card right here too. I think the lust or strength card is, it's kind of the obstacle. This is kind of what we're looking for. We're looking for that place in the world that makes us feel powerful, that makes us feel magical, that makes us feel as if we have the creative juice to create our own reality. Okay? And this is really, this is that passion for life. This is the feeling that you can, I mean, this is like that magical ability to just reach up into the night sky and pull down a star. You know, this is the confidence that we can do that. And it's a little bit of the difficulty here for you. And I think that this is also the courage. This is also your bravery. This is the need for us to really just do it, as scary as it might be. And maybe this is literally you traveling solo. You know, maybe it's just you're just packing your bags and it's just going to be you, and you're going on this vacation, this quest. I'm even going to call it a vacation. You're going on this journey, and it's going to take a lot of courage on your part. It's going to be an intense journey of self-discovery, right? But I like what we see at the end with this emperor, because this is someone that's in charge of their whole life. This is someone that has really, I think, gone through this doorway, is really leveled up, right? And this is someone in complete command of their destiny. Someone that can see the bigger picture. Someone that can see not only what's happening right now, today, right in front of me, but long-term implications, long-term consequences. This is you with the responsibility not only for yourself and for today and right now, but your responsibility for the entire realm. Right? And this is discipline, this is authority. And this is kind of the outcome here. This is kind of like we're on this quest and we're finding our confidence. We're finding our power. We're finding our command and our empowerment. We're finding our self-assertion. I think this is very, very good. Let's see what the mystery card is. I'm curious. I'm kind of reluctant to see this though, you know, because I feel like it's going to ground us. It's going to bring us back down to earth, you know, when we've got all of these major arcana cards. The one that we don't have, of course, is your power card, because I feel like we're searching for power. We want our power spot. We want to find that place in the world where this is it. This brings out the best qualities of me. This is the place where I can really shine and I can really evolve and expand into my just best self, you know, best life kind of thing. So maybe we need the Justice card, your power card. Maybe we need a 10 of Pentacles. Let's see what we got. Well, we've got the World. Yeah. We're searching for our place in the world. We're searching for the answers to who am I and why am I here? Where am I and why am I there? You know? I think maybe that's it. That's kind of the question. Where am I and why am I there? And I think we are, we're getting rid of boundaries. We're getting rid of limitations. We're getting rid of restrictions. It's like we're in search of this absolute freedom, and then with that freedom, we're going to carve out our own little paradise, you know? We're going to carve out our own reality, our own world here. Yeah. And this could be, it could be literally you're relocating to another country, that you're going somewhere and you're starting your own life, you're starting your own business, maybe you're kind of starting over. We didn't have a Fool card here. So I don't feel like we're starting over. I don't feel like it's I don't feel like it's kind of a starting fresh, kind of starting from scratch kind of thing. I feel like it's an evolution. I feel like it's a climbing up. It's like the next level up for you. Okay, I don't feel like we're starting over on anything. But maybe we're kind of finding that that forever place in the world. Yeah. We're going to do an extended reading too. If you want to stick around, there is a link up top. There's one down below. New readings for Libra every Wednesday and Saturday, 6 a.m. Chicago time. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It is totally free. It doesn't cost anything. And leave a comment. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. And I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. And we're all in this together.